Okay, Danny, this is how you season a cast iron skillet. Now, you see how very rusty my skillet is. Since that's the case, I'm going to use that Brillo pad. But when you season your pan, no, your pan's not going to be rusty like that. So, what you want to do is get you one of those reusable scouring pads and put a little bit of water in it and scrub it out good. And you want to, and you also scrub the whole thing inside and out real good. And then you want to rinse it off. Oh yeah, use a little bit of dishwashing liquid when you do scour it out, and then you rinse it. Then you rinse it off, and you want to dry it good. And then what you do, you want to take any kind of cooking oil. Now I seasoned this pan once before, and at that time I had vegetable oil. That's what I used. But this time I have peanut oil. I'm going to use peanut oil to season it this time. But yeah, you can use any vegetable, or you can use any cooking oil. And then what you do, you put a little bit of oil inside there, and you want to take a paper towel and you coat the whole inside of the pan, whole inside and outside. You coat the whole inside and outside of the pan with the oil. You know, you just want to you just need to use a little bit. You don't want to get a bunch. And then after you rub it all on the inside and outside, you want to take another paper towel and you want to rub off the excess. And then what you do, before you start cleaning it, preheat your oven to 500 degrees. And then after you've washed it and dried it good, and then you put your oil in it, and you coated it with your oil on the inside and outside, you want to put it upside down in your oven for 1 hour at 500 degrees. And then at the end of the 1 hour, turn the oven off and you let it set for you let it set in the oven for a half hour to cool down some. And then take it out of the oven, and you want to repeat these processes 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna do mine 3 times. But you do the same processes of coating your pan with your oil and wiping off the excess, and you put it back in the oven at 500 degrees. You leave it when you after you take it out of the oven from cooling down the first time. Turn the oven back. Make sure to turn the oven back on to get it back up to 500 degrees. And you do those processes of coating the pan with the oil on the inside and out, including the handle. You want to do those processes 3 or 4 times. And like I said, I'm going to do mine 3 times. I'm going to show you the next video of where it's going to be a very short video. I'm going to show you the finished process of where I've washed this out, gotten all the rust off of it, and cleaned it and dried it. And then I'm going to start coating it with the oil, and I'm going to pop it in the oven, and let's see, I'm getting myself confused here. Let's see, the next video will be... No, I'm sorry, the next video will be... it's not necessary for me to coat it with the oil. You know, I explained to you how to do that. The next video will be It'll be a short video. I'll show you the finished product with what the pan will look like after the first baking it in the oven for the baking it for 1 hour and letting it cool down for a half hour. Okay, catch you on the next video.